Supreme. Supreme. Yizzo. 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 Woman, child, and man, cosmos and earth, eternal light, each one reach one. This is how we grow. I see you, my brothers. You, Yizzo, Yizzo, Yizzo. I just want to speak about this satanic language. I was on live the other day, and I asked Siri to pull up satanic language, but the machine would act like it didn't understand what the French toast I was saying. So I just want to show that, like, I just want to let y'all know, right? The first language that we ever spoke was telepathy, right? So I also want y'all to understand something, right? The moment that these entities got us to start uttering words is the moment that we started to fall. Simple as that. Simple as that. The moment that they start getting us to utter words, that's when we started to fall. So if you haven't done it already, all you have to do is put in your search engine in Google, satanic language. That's all you have to do is put in your search engine, satanic language. So we're going to go over this real fast. Matter of fact, let me wait for a few more because I know a couple more people may come on up in it. Yizzo, Supreme, Supreme. So all these, everyone that's speaking languages on this planet, I'm going to say 99.9% of them that are speaking languages on this planet are speaking a low vibratory language. It's less than who you truly are. Point blank, it's even in Ethiopia, you go back and you go all the way deep in Ethiopia. A lot of those languages that's over there are created by something else that was on the planet. And we failed to realize this. We fail to realize this, but it's coming to fruition. Everything is coming to light. See, when we spoke to each other, we looked each other in the eyes. This is one of the reasons why we could not. This is one of the reasons why during slavery, what they say, the slave master is not allowed to what? Look the person in the eye. Even during military drills, what you're not to do, you're not allowed to look your sergeant, your captain, your lieutenant inside the eye. They tell you don't look them in the eye. They make, even when you look at one of the royal families, they tell you when you speak to them, you got to speak to them with your head down. Why? Because when we used to look into each other's eyes, this is why we don't look into each other's eyes no more, is because we actually was able to speak to one another. All we had to do was look and have eye contact. That's why most people can't have eye contact with you when you're talking to them, especially when you're speaking righteousness, because they can't stare and look you inside of your face. Especially, you can try it with your own family members and little ones. See, you'll know when they're lying when you literally connect your eyes to their eyes and see if they can talk to you. And if they keep looking away and look at other places, that's because they can't look you in your face. That's point blank and simple. It is what it is. And it's all coming to reality. So, again, people can take the fact that I use profanity when I speak as a form of, you can say, lack of knowledge or not able to articulate myself. But again, let me explain something to you. I reach the people that need to be reached. That's what I need to, that's what I'm here to do. See, a lot of these people, and I want to say this, and this is being realistic. Like, how could you know? Because I get messages sometimes on my, you see certain people that leave a message. Oh, this is old. I've been knew this. Oh, this is old. I've been knew this. Now I have to ask a question for you. And then when I go to your page, it's either private, which means you cut the world off from the knowledge that you were supposed to share with the world, because you don't see an apple tree, an orange tree, a vegetable, but you don't see it cut the world off. You don't see trees cut off oxygen because they know that they provide oxygen for you. And they know that you need oxygen. You don't see them cut that shit off for you. So anyway, so your page is private, or you post a bunch of affirmation shits on your page. You don't, when you come into this knowledge and you come into true knowledge, it hits you so hard because you know at that particular time, it doesn't affect just you. It affects your entire species. So therefore, there is a fire that's lit underneath you, or energetic frequency that is lit within inside of you, that says, hey, this is not just about me. This is about my entire species. So with great power come great responsibility. With great knowledge come great responsibility. So you get the knowledge, you get this awakening, and all of a sudden, only thing you can do is post pictures of guns, get ready for war. We are already at war. This is what you don't understand. You really think this is a physical war. This is a mental war the whole entire time. And you honestly think this is some physical shit because you're not truly there. And then you feel some type of way about people that really genuinely is touched by this frequency and then exhibit, permeate this frequency out to all, not looking for anything in return other than the fact that you use your own free mind, as you look in the mirror and see you, the most valuable player in this whole entire system. Each one of us is our own most MVP, our own most valuable player that's playing a part in this system, either to breathe life into it or to destroy it. Either one, you are the MVP of it. So how could you come into this and then have no passion and speak zero knowledge or in exposing those that are really that is behind putting this whole paradigm together, and then get on somebody else's page? Oh, I've been through this, so in my eyes, this is how I look at people that say shit like that. And then I go look at your page, and I go look at what you post, and I go look at what you talk about. I go look at how you carry yourself, what you doing with yourself. I look at all that whenever you leave a damaged prefrontal lobe and frontal lobe comment. You're damaged. The veins, the organs. This happens every time I get on here. YouTube collide. The hell? Give me 1 second here. What did this say? Whoo. Hold on for 1 second. Okay, I wanted to see that real fast. Anyway, so I look at it like this: if you're stating that people been knew that, or I've been knew this and this, that, and the third, so I have to ask a question to you, or this is how I view you. I don't even ask the question. It's either one or two things. You are either in fear to speak truth, and you don't have to speak out in the open. You have to be a public speaker. You don't have to do none of that shit. But these social media platforms, you should be able to shed some sort of information, giving people some enlightenment of themselves and enlightenment about what's really taking place on this planet. Either you are in fear or you were in on it. So it's one of the two things. It's either if you share my genetic makeup and you claim that everything that I'm fucking posting, that you knew about it and it's old, either you are in fear or you the fuck in on it. So get the fuck out of here. I'm not trying to hear none of that. And you can sit there and say, well, I don't like the way that he used profanity. I don't like the way he speaks. I don't like the fact that they literally raped and abused my mother and did the same thing to my father. But guess what? You don't hear me saying, oh, I can't learn from anybody else. You don't hear me saying that I didn't learn from that shit. I didn't like that. What's worse? Him using profanity to articulate himself. And mind you, you've never seen me on an interview with anybody. You've never seen me on an interview with anybody. You never seen me sit down at a round table with anybody and have to articulate myself and use profanity. I don't have to do that. See, the thing is, you got to be able to adjust, and I know how to adjust. So you can call it, but people that can't adjust only see things one way and only can do things one way. There is more, you know what they say is more than one way to skin a cat. Believe that. It's more than one way to skin a cat. But when I'm on my own social media platform and I'm by myself and I'm venting about the problems that the problems that are taking place with my people, I don't give a damn how it come out and how you feel about it personally. That's on you. That's the fuck on you. First of all, let me explain something to you. When you speak proper English, you're speaking a proper spell. Let's just start with that. Now, just for those, let me reverse my screen right here. You can put this in your Google. There you go right there. You see that what that says? Google. You can search, put it in your search engine for yourself. Satanic language. The first thing come the fuck up. English. Do you not see that? English. Satanic language. English. So let me scroll over here because I zoomed my screen. Here you go. Let me read this for you. Let me read this for you and move through this. English is a West grammatic language of the Indo-European language family, with its earliest form spoken by the inhabitants of early, let me look at this, look at it, medieval England. Medieval England. Do you see that right there? Medieval. So go look, search up medieval times. It is named after the angels. Whoa! Who is the angels? It is named after the angels. Huh? Angels. It is named after the angels. Angels. You see what this is over here? This is your brain right here. This represents your brain. Hold on. You know, Kala, I bring my receipts. Let me reverse this. Let me reverse this. You know, I bring my receipts. Represents your brain. What does this look like? Don't this look like vines? Don't that look like vines right there? Don't that look like a tree? A tree with no leaves on it? Huh? You know what a tree, you see sometimes you gotta help you. Sometimes you gotta give people visuals. See that tree right there? No leaves. See that? Hold on. Hold on. So you got to give people visuals. You got to give people visuals. See that right there? Look like a tree with no leaves on it, huh? Go back over here to your Sumerian gods. You see this right here? The tree. Taking your pine cone, your pineal gland, collecting your pineal gland. This is what they are. This is what these are entities that have animal features but have intelligence that's been on this planet for quite some time that is connected to your royal family, your fake royal family. So let me go back over here. Let me go back over here. Let me read it again from the beginning. Satanic language. For people that just joined in here, you can go in your search bar, Google Satanic language. Satanic language. The first thing gonna come up is English. But it ain't just that. That's not the only satanic language. But let me finish going on ahead. Singapore, okay. English is a West grammatic language of the Indo-European language family, with its earliest form spoken by the inhabitants of early medieval England. It is named after the angels, one of the ancient grammatic people that migrated to the island of Great Britain. Some of you people just, oh my gosh. Early forms, Proto-Indo-European, Proto-Grammatic, Old English, Middle English, Early Modern English. Dialects, American English, British English, Australian English. Kala, get off of here. Language family, Indo-European language. Official language in India, United Kingdom, Pakistan, Singapore. Oh, really? Regions, South America, Americans, Eurasia. Spoken by English people, Jewish people. Oh, writing system. Oh, English alphabet, Latin scripts. Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, thank you. Oh, really? Oh, really? So you think that you speaking organic language. You think you speaking a ancient language. The what they be talking about is Hebrew. No, it's not. It was given to you by someone on the planet that's been here for quite some time. So it makes you upset and mad. You think Latin. Listen, this is why your laws are written in Latin. This is why all your popes know how to speak Latin. And your laws are written in Latin, and your medical is written in Gematria. And you're wondering why. You're wondering why, and they gave you English, the lowest of all the forms of languages. What's wrong with you? I truly don't get a lot of our people when they really think that they're really speaking some ancient shit. You're not talking nothing ancient. So this is why it's very important that you speak from the heart. It's very important that you speak, you open your heart chakra. Before you can do anything in your life, the first thing is opening up your heart chakra. And when you open up your heart chakra, you actually start to see everything. You actually start to, and guess what? Your heart, if you listen, you know the saying, your heart, God not going to put nothing on you that your heart can't handle, right? The universe ain't giving you no information that you can't handle. And the universe ain't giving you no information that you're going to use against your own brothers and sisters to try to take advantage of their consciousness. The universe is not going to allow that to take place at all. They're not going to allow it. She's not going to allow that. She and her son is not going to allow that to happen. So this is what I tell you when I'm sitting here and posting these videos, and I'm sitting here constantly every day. When I wake up out of my sleep, I don't wake up out of my sleep and think about just me. I wake up out of my sleep and I think about my entire species on this planet. It's not about just me. It's not about Miss Me. So a lot of people really want to give y'all that front like it's really about y'all, really about we as a people. But they're not. They're very selfless people on this fucking planet. And you're going to find out the truth as soon as things start to hit the fan even more. Like right now, you're having more and more 9 sunspots. 9 sunspots. Matter of fact, let me pull this up. 9 sunspots are now turning towards Earth. Solar flares. Some sunspots are turning towards Earth. Which one is it? Which one? Let me see. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Got you. This is the goals. Hold on. Boom. Here we go. Look at these. These are sunspots. These are all sunspots that are turning, facing Earth and turning towards Earth. These are all releasing ionized particles that are coming from the sun. And they know that something is getting ready to take place with this solar flare. See, listen, this is why all the volcanoes erupted. Hold on. Matter of fact, hold on for 1 second. Shout out to this divine sister who posted this. Shout out to this divine sister who posted this. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all know I come with receipts. Shout out to this divine sister who posted this. And I'm going to post this on, I'm going to use this video on Instagram too. I mean, I'm going to post this video on, I'm going to use that one too. I'm going to post this video on pause. Shout out to this sister. Turn this all the way up. Let me flip it around. Now, before I tell y'all this, a lot of y'all haven't watched older videos of mine. And that's fine. You don't have to go back and watch older videos of mine. But I told y'all before that the North Pole is moving where? Over where? Anybody remember this shit? I just stopped talking about it. But anybody remember this shit? Where did I tell you that North Pole was moving to? Siberia. And what countries are in Siberia? Oh, Kalai, I don't know what you're talking about. That's why they keep saying fucking Siberia. But if you pull up Siberia and all the countries that are around Siberia, you will say, yo, this nigga is not lying. The North is going back under ice. Yes, it is. That's why all your volcanoes are erupting around the planet. Volcano ash is going to come up in the sky and it's going to block out the sun. Now, let me explain this to you. Because the sun, once the ozone layer is fully removed, it's going to be just like a vampire. When they stuck their hand out in the sun, it's going to burn instantaneously. So no one is forcing you to go in there. You can walk in the sun and be hot and burn if you want. Or you're going to say, you know what? I'm going to go sit over here in the cold. That's what you're going to do. So let me just say this to you real fast. I told y'all before that this is taking place. Money has nothing to do with values, morals, and ethics. It actually depletes that. So understand that. You can have all the fucking money in the world with no values, morals, or ethics. I don't give a damn what you think. Listen, let me just say this to you. If you share my genetic makeup and you really think money is going to be free, you're really free right now, you really think that you're comfortable right now, you have no idea what the shakeup is that's coming your way. You have no idea what the shakeup is coming your fucking way. I'm letting you know that right now. This point blank and simple. Call it whatever you want. And those that put themselves out there to have this type of money, whereas though that they want to separate themselves from their brothers and sisters, you coming home. You all over social media. We all remember what the fuck you look like. Listen, you're coming home. And when you come home, I hope that you have the entire, you better come up, when you come home, have every gun and all shit piled up on top of you, because ain't nobody coming with you. Remember that. You're going to see how fast that you get left by yourself, because you know why? Males is going to snap off in males and say, you know what? Every man is going to be for themselves. See, women is going to be something different. Males is, on the other hand, is going to be completely thinking differently. The only males that's going to be actually loving and being up underneath each other is the multicellular organism. Us males, we're going to come to a clear understanding that, listen, every male is going to be basically for himself. That he's not, listen, if you got males around you that was only around you because you had money in your pocket, because they had dreams and hopes and visions that you was going to look out for them with a new car, a new Bentley, give them a couple $1,000s or whatever the case may be, you're going to find out very quick, fast, in a hurry that you won't have those slaves around you at all. In fact, those slaves might even turn against the slave owner. Nigga, I ain't really fuck with you anyway. The only reason why I was there because it was for a paycheck. Watch what you hear. This is what you don't hear. Y'all, brothers, you don't hear it? You don't hear it coming? I was only around you anyway because I was getting a paycheck and I was taking care of my own family. But now, nigga, this is all about me. Fuck out of here, nigga. But matter of fact, take this. It's coming. See, the ones that understand what's really going on, oh man, we gonna be set. My brothers we gonna be set. And when them niggas think they gonna come down to us, they think they gonna come down. Oh man, no, nigga, here's the microphone. Stand right there and fucking perform, nigga. And if the song ain't right, guess what? Your ass is out. Here's the microphone, nigga. Stand right there. Other than that, you ain't coming in. Ain't no apples in here for you. Ain't no water in here for you. Ain't nothing in here for you at all. Get the French toast out of here. Remember, you was getting money. You was living on top of the world. Remember, you was on top of the world. Now you got to come back down to reality, because the ones that was in the streets, the ones that never left their hoods, the one that never left their community, the ones that have no visions at all in leaving their people behind. Guess what? We're the ones that's going to come to the front lines now. We are the ones that's going to be making the real fucking decisions in our community now. And your ass won't be welcome unless you perform for us like you perform for that fucking Jewish multicellular organism. Point blank and simple. So let me just, wait, hold up. Women, you got an upper hand. Middle-aged women and younger women, I'm going to say middle-aged, like around your early 30s and younger, you have a better chance. You know what you have a better chance at? Because reproduction. Understand that. Call it whatever you want, but it is what it is. Reproduction. Dudes, on the other hand, sure, this shit is going to shut down and niggas is going to see who they truly are. Point blank. Women don't realize you're the real commodity on the planet. You are. There is no dollar. There is nothing that can ever amount to you. You have to drop yourself and make the money more important than you. But you're going to find out right now that an apple, an orange, a bottle of water in you is more important than anything this man could ever create. You're going to find this out. So let me reverse the camera and flip it around for you. Here you go.
Well, family, it's me, and I'm back again. These series of videos are courtesy of Daily Events Worldwide.
Y'all can check out Daily Events Worldwide, but here you go right here. They can't find the North or South Pole. Listen, they can't find the North or South Pole. Now, before I play that again, right? Remember how they was trying to scare everyone? Yo, when the poles flip, the planet is going to... Yo, when the poles flip, right? Listen. Remember they were scaring everyone? See, y'all call me fear-mongering. These white folks and other races and people out here, these multicellular organisms out here, were trying to scare the shit out of y'all, man. Especially black people that was watching this shit. Yo, listen to me. They was trying to tell you that when the poles flip, the earth was going to do this. See how it was up right here? It was supposed to flip upside down and do some spectacular, it's supposed to do a twerk move. Kalai, you're an ass. You damn right I am. The earth was supposed to do a twerk move. Bro, let me explain something to you. All that shit's a lie. I told you what they want. They are hoping. Let me just say this to you, all my brothers and sisters that come from the stars. Let me say it one more time so y'all all can finally hear this. They are hoping that a quick death come to them. They are all hoping. You have no idea, including some of our brothers and sisters, again, that think they were separating from, oh, I can't live around a black community. Y'all killers and murderers down there. So let me move up here where the pedophilia is at and the psychological, and the motherfucker that's playing on your mind mentally. Let me move out here. Let me get a big house next to the, the endocrinologist. Let me get a big house next to the eye doctor. Let me get a big house next to the neuroscientist. Let me go get a big house next to the psychiatrist that's actually manipulating and destroying my own brothers and sisters' mind. But I don't see that because I see my brothers and sisters in the hood. They're the more dangerous ones because they're just shooting and robbing and killing each other. So I don't want to be down there around them. Fine, not a problem. That's where you chose to be at. Good, stay there. We don't want you back any one fucking way. So anyway, they hoping, let me just make this very clear. They are hoping for a fast and quick death. No. Let me say that again. No. You know, my daughter used to be like, no, daddy. No. They are hoping for a fast and quick death. Just like some of us was hoping for a fast and quick death. You don't remember Barbados? You don't remember that whole island being a prison camp for slaves? Of course not. Don't worry about it. You don't remember parts of Africa? People were hoping that they were going to die because we were being mutilated and abused so bad. We were hoping and praying for death on them slave ships. We stopped eating, so they was knocking the teeth out our mouths and pushing a fucking container down our mouth and pushing food and water in our fucking stomachs so they can keep us alive because we didn't even want to live no more. We were hoping for fucking death. And guess what? They are hoping for death. They are hoping for a quick death and not deal with reality. I told you, the entire planet, that if karma don't come to you first, the entire planet is going to witness greatness. It's going to witness greatness. Mark every atom in my body and my fucking soul on it. The entire planet is going to witness greatness in this lifetime right now. Unless karma come to you first. But the entire golden race that come from the stars won't experience greatness. You won't light up like this. But you will witness it though. You will witness it. They are hoping for a fast and quick death. No. See, no. At all. Listen, what you don't know is they trying to make it, they trying to make the some of the fault lines, especially on the West Coast, they're trying to make the government, your own government, is trying to make the fault lines slip so it can cause the catastrophe on the planet. Your government is trying to do that because guess what? Our brothers and sisters, including Mother Universe, said no. You think you're gonna do what you did to us for all these years off of the leadership of you know who? No. That's why they had to destroy the Georgia Guidestones that was telling you that what? certain amount of people were supposed to die on the planet because all of their plans have crashed. You see? But see, none of their plans have crashed as far as what? The countries that are in the north. You see what's happening to the Asian community. You see what's happening up in the European community. You see what's happening in North Africa, like more importantly where the Saudis are living at. You see what's happening across the planet. Do you see? Don't worry about it. I have inboxed that climate disaster to a couple of people. Let's see. Shh, 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 shh. It won't take 10 years. Shh, shh. In fact, it won't take, I will tell you, give it another 2.5 and maybe 3. Shh. But you didn't hear it from me first, okay? Don't worry about it. Let me flip this real fast.
I think that you need to be aware that they cannot find the North or the South Pole right now. We are going literally through a pole shift, and we have over 171 active natural disasters that have been happening in the last, I think 42 or 48 hours. Anyway, I'm going to let him tell you what's going on, family. If I'm here next week, I'll bring you another one. Peace and love.
Going into the Pacific, going into North America. As you can see, lots of Siberian cold air moving down.
Check it out.
And where's our new North Pole?
They can't find it.
By the looks of this, it looks like it's way over by Russia. And you wonder why Greenland is melting. Overlooking the southern hemisphere versus the northern. Magnetic anomalies, just wondering where our North and South Pole are.
And that ain't all, family. That ain't all. Check this
Pacific Plate. Beyond watch up into the Indian Plate as well.
Look at all this earthquake
The Ring of Fire.
activity. Volcanoes.
The Ring of Fire. Amazing stuff. Having a look here, Pacific Disaster Center showing most recent volcanoes, Nevadas de Ruiz in Colombia, as well as Santa Maria in Guatemala, awakened 7 hours ago, Sangay in Ecuador, Cotopaxi in Ecuador, Fuego, Guatemala, Swiss and Najima in Japan, Popocatépetl in Mexico.
Look at it, family.
Many flood alerts across the world today, Sabancaya in Peru, pushing 177 active hazards, as well as Semeru, Indonesia, Reventador in Ecuador, Lascar in Chile, still erupting in Cadavor, Papua New Guinea. And notable here, I saw a lot of flood alerts for basin areas, South America, Africa, and as well Italy. So heads up, as there is a lot of moisture falling across our world right now.
Wow. And there you have it, family. Please go check them out. This video is very deep. Daily events worldwide on YouTube. It's worth going to watch that right now. And I wish you all and your families the best during this winter solstice. I'll be taking a break. And if I'm back in January, if there's a TikTok, I'll be back in January. Peace and love.
I'm going to let this play again, my people. For the people in the back. I'm going to let this play again for the people in the back.
Well, family, it's me, and I'm back again. These series of videos are courtesy of Daily Events Worldwide. Family, I think that you need to be aware that they cannot find the North or the South Pole right now. We are going literally through a pole shift, and we have over 171 active natural disasters that have been happening in the last, I think 42 or 48 hours. Anyway, I'm going to let him tell you what's going on, family. If I'm here next week, I'll bring you another one. Peace and love.
Going into the Pacific, going into North America. As you can see, lots of Siberian cold air moving down.
Check it out.
And where's our new North Pole?
They can't find it.
By the looks of this, it looks like it's way over by Russia. And you wonder why Greenland is melting. Overlooking the southern hemisphere versus the northern. magnetic anomalies. Just wondering where our North and South Pole are.
And that ain't all, family. That ain't all. Check this
Pacific Plate. Beyond watch up into the Indian Plate as well.
Look at all this earthquake
The Ring of Fire.
activity. Volcanoes everywhere.
The Ring of Fire. Amazing stuff. Having a look here, Pacific Disaster Center showing most recent volcanoes, Nevadas de Ruiz in Colombia, as well as Santa Maria in Guatemala, awakened 7 hours ago, Sangay in Ecuador, Cotopaxi in Ecuador, Fuego, Guatemala, Swiss and Najima in Japan, Popocatépetl in Mexico.
Look at it, family.
Many flood alerts across the world today. Sabancaya in Peru, pushing 177 active hazards, as well as Semeru, Indonesia, Reventador in Ecuador, Lascar in Chile, still erupting in Cadavor, Papua New Guinea. And notable here, I saw a lot of flood alerts for basin areas, South America, Africa, and as well Italy. So heads up, as there is a lot of moisture falling across our world right now.
Wow. And there you have it, family. Please go check them out. This video is very deep. Daily events worldwide on YouTube.
Listen, my people. Call it what you want. I'm ready for this shit. I can't wait to live with the earth. And what a hell of a statement. Save the best for last. Galaxy God, what a hell of a statement to save the best for last. I told you, just put America in the palm of your hand and then close your hand like this. That's what happened with all the continents, and America is going to get it the worst because you still got the golden race in custody. Understand what really taking place on this planet, my people. This is over. This is completely over. Whether you wanna ignore, you ignore me. I always said this. Fuck Kala. Who the fuck is Kala? Forget him. It ain't about him. It's not. Because whether I'm here today or tomorrow, you still going to have to deal with the catastrophes that's taking place on this planet, past, present, and future. You're still going to have to deal with that. It's up to you if you actually doing your own individual research and looking around and not turning a deaf ear and a blind eye because your comfortability is outweighing reality. So go ahead and continue to allow your comfortability to outweigh reality, and you have no idea you're going to get the biggest reality check. Cannibalism is going to take place on this planet. That's why they already got you. A lot of us already eating animal flesh. It's nothing going to be for them to eat animal flesh, but they want, not animal, but human flesh. They're already selling human meat on the market. So you can figure that you can go search it up for yourself. They're already selling human meat. Call it whatever you want, my people. It's not about me being right. It's about being righteous. Understand that. It's not about me being right. It's about being righteous. This is over, and it's going to be even more. It's going to be after this winter solstice. Like I said to y'all before, after this winter solstice, the intensity of everything that's taking place on this planet is going to increase exponentially. Exponentially. We're not on their clock. There is no such thing as time. That shit is made up by an individual. We don't deal with time. We deal with matter and space. That's all we deal with. Matter and space. Simple as that. And that shit is closing. The space between your fingers is closing. So therefore, you can continue to sit back and say, oh, he's angry, he's racist, this, that, and the third. Call it whatever you want. I'm not making no volcanoes erupt in those countries where a majority of those countries, those volcanoes are active at, or where the multicellular organism living at. And more importantly, where the floods are happening at the most, where the multicellular organisms are happening at, where they live at, where they occupy space at. Because guess what? You're not going to have any more crops. You're not going to have any more vegetables. The animals that you're going to have is going to die off, or they're going to have diseases, and you're going to eat the same shit. And therefore, you're going to have a mutation to your body. See, there's going to be a group of people on this planet that eat other people and eat infected animals. And then there's going to be a group of people that eat directly from the sun. So call it whatever you want. You have to ask yourself, what position are you in right now? Are you in a position to eat the sun, or are you in a position to eat other people? Some of us are just naturally going to be forced to eat other people because, again, we're not the multicellular organism. Call it whatever you want. So you don't have to like my words. It's not about liking me. This is something I told y'all when I came in this game. I didn't look for a like, friend, nor enemy, but I found them to fuck both. I found both of them in this. When I got into this, I got in this with genuine with my heart, and I wasn't looking for a like button, a fucking friend, or enemy, and I found them both. And it's nothing that anything that I'm saying, you can play my video for other people and ask them, say, hey, you listen, the shit that Kalal's talking about and the shit that Kalal's showing.